What makes, white privilege is that whites don't face racial discrimination. Up until very, very recently, freedom from discrimination was the bare minimum. That was not a privilege. That's what everyone was owed. We have now taken, by way of this language of white privilege, what used to be the floor, freedom from discrimination, and made it a privilege. The absolute best of anti-racism is anti-discrimination. And that's important and good stuff. Anti-discrimination policies are important and necessary and appropriate. The absolute worst of anti-discrimination is anti-racism training. And I think the anti-racism training, or the DEI training, has proved to be a real problem. Coming from the best of intentions, or rooted in the best of intentions of some practitioners, is it legitimate for one to fantasize about robbing a bank? Is that legit? Is that legal? Okay. Is it legit to rob a bank? And why isn't it legal to rob a bank? Okay, let's take this to civil rights law. Here's the thing. Anti-discrimination law did not make it illegal for you to be racist in your mind and in your heart, because there's no consequences for having those attitudes. No one cares. It's not the government's right to tell you to like people, right? And to associate with people on your time. And the discrimination, which is rooted in racism, the racist attitude, the discrimination is the action that's consequential that was illegal, right? From 1964 to, very recently, anti-discrimination law did not touch your attitudes. You were free to have racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, fill in the blank attitudes. What you were not free to do in the public sphere was to discriminate against people. You were free to fantasize about robbing the bank. You were not free to rob the bank. Anti-racist trainings, or DEI trainings, attempt to comply with or complement the law, anti-discrimination law, right? And maybe complement the letter of the law. But in a sense, they violate the spirit of the law, insofar as the spirit of the law was not about affecting, shaping people's attitudes. It was only about shaping their behaviors. People have a lot of messed up attitudes. What I always cared about is how they behaved in a public sphere.